Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm Kaylee, I'm owner of Alice Inspired, and today is market day. So we are currently in Bedford in the Harper Suite at the Corn Exchange, and we are all set up. We've got about 15 minutes before it opens. Little nervous about this one, not gonna lie. There is quite a lot of empty tables still. Yeah, it's not looking great. I'll get a couple of clips and show you, but we're here and all we can do is see, isn't it? So fingers crossed, and I'll get a couple of clips and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Bye. Hey, so it's about 1:30 now, I think. So we've got about 2.5 hours left. It's been a little busier than I thought when I saw how empty it was, but yeah, it's still been very slow. Very slow sales. Um, Trying to stay positive, but it's yeah, it's always a little bit. I'm quite sensitive to rejection and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a bit harder points, but we're staying positive. There's some amazing traders here, some really, really cute stuff. I just need to make a few more sales before I can spend. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I just thought I'd check in and update you all. And yeah, I will check in a bit later and let you know how we did. I got a cupcake. It's cute. Hey, it is the following Sunday, so we're a week on, and I thought I would drop in and just let you know how it went. As you would have seen, and I think I mentioned, it was very, very empty. There was a lot of empty tables. I don't know. I presume they just hadn't booked that many people, because I find it hard to believe that many people just wouldn't show up. Especially this close to Christmas, because the reason I booked it was Christmas. Any market at this point, people are going to be shopping, getting your name out there, things like that. So yeah, I think just not that many people booked in to come, which is disappointing, because it was a really nice venue. I have been there before with a different company. But yeah, they did about halfway through push the tables in the middle together and form like a little craft workspace sort of thing. And they were making Yule wreaths, and they were really, really cute. And I kind of wish I'd gone over and done one, because they were really nice. And it did make the space look a lot more used. And there were people sitting and doing it, which again made it look intentional, which was nice. It was marketed as a spiritual fair to myself, and so I've done one other spiritual fair, two other spiritual fairs with the same organizer in a different location, and this was kind of me giving them the benefit of the doubt, because honestly, the previous market was a little bit less traffic than I would have liked, and sort of things like that. I just hadn't felt that it had been promoted to the fullest. So I was giving them a benefit of the doubt with this one, but I figured it's Christmas. The location is right in the centre of Bedford. What could go wrong? Well, we found out, really. It ended up being certainly my worst market this year. I think it may be my worst market ever. Which, yeah. As I say, there was not a whole bunch of traders there. And I felt like, considering it was supposed to be a spiritual fair, there were some other amazing sort of spooky artists there, which I loved. There was readers and things like that. But then there was also a load of kind of generic traders, which ended up working for them because I don't think a lot of marketing has been done at all for this event. I think pretty much everyone that came out was just people that were walking past on the street and saw something was going on. So the demographic was a lot older than I look for, and a lot less alternative and quirky. They were looking for much more mainstream things, which, as I say, ended up working out for some of the other traders there. But again, even so, there wasn't as much footfall as I would like for a Christmas market. I do also take into account that it was the weekend before payday for most people. So people, again, don't have a whole lot of money to spend. But I expected more. So for me personally, I finished the day on a total of 5 sales, which, don't get me wrong, I am so grateful for those. So grateful. But when you consider that I paid £35 for my table, which again is not the most I've ever paid for a table. I have paid a whole lot more than that before. But I covered my table. Parking was free, so at least that was covered. But yeah, I did not make much more than that at all. By the time we'd brought lunch, we had overspent on how much we'd earned. So yeah, it was not the best day for me. I did, however, get a good chance to network with some other small businesses. I did a small amount of shopping, but as I say, I didn't make a lot of sales, and it's the weekend before payday, so I just got some little things. I have since placed a custom order with one of the stalls there, which is coming for a Christmas present for someone, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, it's my ego take a hit, honestly. It always does. My Iris Inspired is my whole life. Obviously, I don't work because of my health, and so I pour my heart, my soul, and everything into this because this is what fills my day. And to be there and have people come in, look at my stuff, and pull a face and just walk off, or a couple of people, one of them literally came up, looked my stall up and down and just went, "Oh, well, I don't like that," like with a look of disgust, looked me in the eyes and then just walked off. And that, I get that this was a more mainstream audience and that my stuff sort of doesn't widely appeal, but to get that look, and like, who says that? I don't know if this is just me, but I would never ever dream, even if I thought that, I'm not going to stand there and like look the person dead in their eyes and say anything like that. So it did tear me down a little bit, in all honesty. Like, I'm so grateful to the people that did make sales from me. If you came by and you met me through that, thank you so much. You saved my day. The minute we tipped over that £35, as soon as I'd covered my pitch fee, my brain sort of clicked a little more, because I was like, well, at least we haven't lost money, because that's always the worry. But yeah, it's difficult, it is, but this is life. I'm not going to appeal to everyone, and some people are just rude. And Sam did pick me up. She gave me a pep talk, and I just kept telling myself that I shared the market as much as I could on my social medias. Like, if they didn't share the market, that's on them. And it turned out that the demographic just wasn't right. I won't be giving this person the benefit of the doubt again. I won't be doing any more of their markets, because out of 3, yeah. But that doesn't mean to say that it didn't work for other people. As I say, I did see other stalls getting engagement and making sales and things, and I think that was just because they had more of a wider appeal. Had I known, I probably would have tried to make a few more normie items, I guess. I wouldn't have focused on stocking up on coffin wallets and things like that. I would have maybe focused on purse pals and sort of more, like, I have a lot of sunflower prints and things like that, maybe focused on those rather than spooky coffin wallets. But hindsight 2020. But yeah, we'll see. I'm doing okay now. I have made a few sales this week. like in the interim, and that has picked me up a whole lot, because those are my people, those are my audience, those are the people that appreciate my work, that appreciate my style. And so I am doing a whole lot better. Don't think I'm not wallowing, I'm not feeling sorry. There may have been a little bit of that at the time, but now it just wasn't my space, it wasn't my place, and I get that. So yeah, but anyway, as I say, I made some purchases. I don't know if I said that. I did make purchases. There was some adorable, like, amazing spooky businesses there, which there was about 3 stalls. They were all new to me, and they were all just completely my vibe, my style. So I had to get something small from them, just because we have to support our fellow spookies, especially in a market that isn't geared to us. So I'm going to stop and take a drink, because I'm still not 100% after being ill like a few weeks ago now. So I'm going to stop, take a drink, take a breather, and then I will come back with all of my market goodies. See ya. Hey, so I'm back, and I have all of my purchases in front of me. So to start with, we got the Night Bloom Emporium, who were super cute. They had these amazing frames, like with florals and bugs and fairies, and they were just gorgeous, beautiful things. But as I say, I was on a budget, so I got stickers, of course, for my sticker wall over there. And so we got I'm Not Mad, I'm Neurodivergent. And then this one, this is my favourite. I saw this straight away and knew I needed it. So it says, we romanticise the stars, but forget it's the dark that makes them visible. And it's got a little, I don't know what that is. Cicada, maybe. But yeah, or mosquito. I think it's mosquito. It's got a little nose. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Yeah. Cute. So they're going to go on my sticker wall. And then I purchased from focus Robin Graves Illustrations. So I will pop all the details in the description, as always. And I got a little pack of temporary tattoos, because this little skull, it was this little guy at the front that really, I love him. So I'm not too sure what else is in there. I just loved that little guy. And yeah, I'm thinking. And it just helps with placement ideas and things like that. So, and then she also gave me, at the end of the day, this little pack of birds, which again, I haven't opened them up, so I don't know what's in there. Should we open them? Should we open them together? Let's have a look what else we've got. So, as I say, we've got the little skull that was the reason I got them in the first place. I just love that guy. Oh, they're the same, because we got the same birdie, which is cool, which means I have a second skull in the second pack. Then there's the ram skull. I like him. We've got an octopus. I don't know. Are these too shiny? Are you picking them up properly? Octopus. The bird. And then we got a bird skull. And a death moth. So yeah, they're cool. They'll be handy to work out placements and things. And I have a whole second pack, which is really cute. As I say, she came over at the end and just said that she had one pack left, and because I'd like them, she passed them over. She was so lovely. So yeah, go check her out. Her art style is amazing, and she does these little tiny ghost jars, which I'm going to need at some point. I'm so going to need a little ghosty jar, so I will be placing another order at some point. And of course I'll share it with you guys when I do. So let's pop these back in the bag so that they don't get damaged. There we go. And then finally, my last purchase of the day. Right, she gave me this card, but she has changed her business name since. And I do not remember what it was. So I will do some digging. If I can find it, I'll put it down at the bottom. But it is Soap a Natural, which she didn't sell any soap. So yeah, she's kind of rebranded and she does new things. But she hasn't got around to printing new business cards yet. And I can't remember what her new name is. So I'm so sorry. I will link everything if I can find it. But we got wax melts because you know me and anything that smells good. I was smelling this like all day and it was amazing. So I couldn't help myself. So we got a little maple pecan zombie donut guy. Oh my god, like this is what I was smelling all day. She was right by the door and like the smell was wafting. Like I couldn't help myself. It is amazing. And then we got a little ghosty. So he is gingerbread scented and he is gingerbread scented. He smells amazing. And I couldn't resist these little ghosties because in my head they're sitting in the little dish and just like melting. And I thought that would be so funny. I'm sadistic, I know. And then this one, I can't remember what it was supposed to smell of, but it smells amazing. And again, it's another little ghosty. So, oh, it smells so good. They really do. Like, I wish you guys could smell these things with me because, yeah, it's so good. But this guy, this little donut guy, is amazing. I love him. And I don't know if I can ever burn him or melt him because I want to keep him and just smell him. So again, if I can track down her details, I will be buying more because they smell wonderful. But yeah, that was my day at the Enchanted Yuletide Market, I think it was called. Not the best day, but also not the worst day possible. Like, I did make sales. I met some lovely people. I had a really, really lovely chat with a couple of people. I met some amazing businesses. I got some amazing products. Yeah, it was good. I spent the day with Sam as well. It was fun. So, yeah, all in all, it could have been a lot worse. And that's just how I'm looking at it. It just wasn't the space for me. It was a learning experience, and yeah, hey ho. These things happen in life, don't they? So my next market is now, because this is a week on from that market, is now next weekend, and that is going to be 2 days in Welwyn, in the Howard Centre shopping centre. And peculiar markets have consistently been good for me. So I'm hoping that combined with Christmas will just equal. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That is the one. That is my big market of the year, I think. If you're interested in seeing my experience last time, my vlog is here. It was the best selling day that I have ever had. Yeah, it was amazing, and it allowed me to buy the camera that I'm filming on now. So yeah, if you're interested in that, I'll link it. And yeah, I hope you are all having a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, a wonderful festive period, because I know that this will come out in a few weeks. So you should be well and truly into Christmas by then. So I hope you're all having a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. If you liked it, if you could hit the like button, it really, really helps. And even potentially leave a comment because it tells YouTube that you like it. I feel so cringy saying those things. I hate it. But yeah, I have to ask, have to do these things because that's what YouTube likes. Thank you for being here. I love you all, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hey, I just wanted to jump on and let you guys know that if you're watching this when this vlog comes out, you only have a couple of days left if you've been considering placing an order with me for Christmas. My final order date is Monday the 15th of December, which, as I say, if you're watching this when it comes out, that will be tomorrow. Anything placed after this will ship when I come back after the Christmas break on Monday the 5th of January. I do, however, have one last in-person market in Letchworth Garden City on the 21st of December, which will be your absolute last chance to get anything from me before Christmas. I do also offer collection as an option, so if you've seen something you like and you want to make sure you don't miss it, drop me a message and we can arrange collection, just to guarantee that no one else grabs it before you do. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I am going to wish you all a great holiday season. I do plan on having one more vlog next week, which will be the Crimbo baskets. So that'll be just before Christmas. I love you all. Be merry, stay scary, and have a wonderful holiday season. I love you all. Bye.